And I kind of want to pull back the layers on this. And it was real quick that you had the people that you hired reach out to their friends and recruit their friends. And for a while you had this tight knit group of people humming along, but it bit you in the ass. How did that bite you in the ass?
Well, it became too much. So out of our 30 employees at that location, I think maybe 20 of them were all high school boys who all were like a great group of friends, you know, together. And so when you have that many people that are friends, you know, I think what started happening was they started kind of like banding together to kind of like go against the restaurant, you know, in a way, kind of like screw the man in a way, you know, like, and it started getting out of control for us with them because, you know, they're boys, they're high school, they were seniors, juniors and seniors. Some of them were graduating, going on to college. At that time, like, for example, we found out in the morning through Snapchat that these knuckleheads decided to have a fight club after work one day. So they closed the restaurant. I can't even make this up. They literally closed the restaurant, and there's cameras everywhere. So I don't know what these guys were thinking, but they literally moved all the tables in the dining room. They brought in boxing gloves, and they literally had a fight club till like 2 in the morning at the restaurant. So from 11 when they closed for 3 hours, they were brawling each other inside the dining room. And like, we couldn't even believe it. Literally couldn't believe that these knuckleheads
Go down before you guys picked up on it.
What'd you say?
How many times did this go down before you realized how many sessions were there?
Good question. I think only one, because also these idiots put it on Snapchat. That's how we found out. So they're all filming it, you know, on their social media. And, you know, it literally wasn't even 6 hours before I got a call that, hey, you're not going to believe what happened last night. So that was kind of one of the turning points, like, hey, all right, we got to break up this friendship because this is not working out, you know?
A situation like that, how did you address it?
Well, we had to fire 2 of them. We fired the 2 people who we found out who instigated the whole facility, you know, and we let them go. And then that kind of was like a little bit of an example. But there was some people that were like sour that we fired them. And, you know, and then one by one, we just ended up having to let go of, you know, these guys. Only out of the 20, I think there's 2 of the friends that still work at the restaurant, you know.
So, I mean, some things to consider when you hire a group of friends, you're creating the opportunity for there to be kind of a bubble, like a little bit of a click. And if there's a special event, a dance, or like like people want to go places, you're going to have like 5 or 6 people all at once looking for time off. Like I can see how that could like
Oh yeah,
be kind of an issue. I mean, it's good for like, I guess, culture, like if you want like a close knit people, a group of people, but there are some pros and cons to that.
If you enjoyed this video, please help us out. You can do it by liking, sharing, subscribing, and hitting that bell icon. It really helps out. And don't forget, there's a complete archive of every episode with show notes at restaurantunstoppable.com.